beautiful earth angels. So I've been telling you about this video for a little while now, and first because of my Moonbox Patreons this month, I sent you all little notes, and I wanted to touch base because they're going to see some things in here and be like, what is that? Of course, you guys know my Moonbox people, you could always message me, especially if you get something, you know, even sometimes, because so with the moon boxes, you guys get, of course, the rituals, but sometimes Spirit will be like, send them this, or sometimes you purchase other stuff from my Etsy shop and I send you your moon box in it. Something that you will get in your moon box is the Strength Tarot, and I have to add a little bit of what this indicates. So with that being said, let me share that with you, that way you're not confused when you get that card in your box. Okay, so touching on the basis of the card of Strength. So Strength is about courage, right? It's about courage, it's about calmness, it's about, you know, the inner strength. So when we build strength, it's not about showing the world that we're strong. It's not about us bodybuilding and, you know, look at my muscles. It's an inner energy, it's an inner emotion, it's an inner frequency, you know. So it's about you building to purify your thoughts, right? Building the strength to let go of fear. A lot of you guys are still battling the energy of fear, and I feel like as a human we are constantly on that battle, because fear always tries to creep up and tell us, you know, things are not gonna manifest, or that's gonna occur, or anything, you know. We're always looking at the worst case scenario, you know. I remember even as a child I was like, well, if I think about the worst thing and if it doesn't happen, then I'm gonna feel okay about it. And then that's not good, because that is the energy, the emotion of always cutting yourself short. Always, you know, when we're trying to manifest, when we're trying to be a master manifester, you know, the way you get to that is through your emotion. It's not just your thoughts, it's not just visualizing, it's not sitting 5 minutes a day. It's a constant strength that you have to build in order to achieve the things and desires and emotions and life that you want. Now, purify your thoughts and your heart, spiritual matters, compassion, sometimes lust, you know, or even having your own, what's it called, primordial, our own animal instincts, you know, tapping into, because we are, you know, humans are, we're a type of animal, you know. We are very close to, for say, the monkey and the dolphin, like, you know, we are called a mammal because there's other species that are very close to, you know, who we are. Now, in the shadow side of the strength is, you know, the blocks, because we're blocked by our fear, which is what I expressed out before. Self-doubt. It's talking about, it says, guided by the lizard part of your brain, needed to exercise self-control and self-destruction impulses. And that's what was I expressing. So through the energy of fear, we build self-destruction, you know. And it's so funny how Spirit says, hey, send them this energy. It's great for them to work, because something that we are working with the full moon in February is about reflection. So Spirit expressed to me, and I'm going to read it to you for those of you that get the moon box, and this is why I'm doing this, so my moon boxes people understand. So this month, full moon energy is right after Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, of course, is February 14th, and the full moon is on the 16th, which already resonates and starts the night of the 15th, because, you know, once it starts midnight, it's already the 16th. So you get the 7 Powers candle, and I don't sell these candles. I usually get these candles just for my my spiritual work. I absolutely love this candle. This is a 7 power candle. It's called the 7 chakra candle. And it's closed, so I don't want you, I had one that was open that I should have. So I'm gonna open this one so you guys could see what it looks like. I apologize for that. Let me go get the one that's open. So some of you that have done rituals with me before, this might look familiar. So I love this candle. It's very beautiful and it's so easy to work with. So it's aligned with your 7 chakras. And if we think about our 7 chakras, this would be the root, the root, the sacral, the solar. Then we have the heart. I always forget the heart. I think this is like our third eye and our crown, whatever. I resonate with the energies of the colors. You could, I'm sure it shows it on the box. Doesn't really say it on the box, but you could look at the image if you want to really. So the point of this energy, of this frequency, is about reflection. So we did in 12, 21, 22, we set intentions. In 1, we set intentions. In 1, 2, 2, we set intentions. So it says, Spirit, we can't keep setting intentions because we're pretty much setting the same intentions. So Spirit says, no, we're not setting intentions. We are doing reflection. So, so the full moon energy is about reflection. Think about what you see in 2022 and what you see in yourself. Keep it positive and loving. So it's really important because a lot of you are going through this fear-based energy. And what happens is master manifestors know that when fear is coming at you, it's because something amazing is coming. Now, your muggle self, your human self, your ego self tells you, oh no, it's not gonna work. So they put a lot of fear into you so you can give up, right? But usually, and this is really important because I already have 5 of you that have been messaging me this week about this fear-based energy that you're going through. Fear is going to tell you it's not going to work out. This relationship's not going to last. You're not going to get that promotion. Your business is not going to work out. Like, that fear-based energy. And when that energy creeps in, that's actually a positive confirmation. That's for you to use where is it again? I lost it. I lost the strength card. Use the strength. Oh my God, I lost the strength card. I'm a disaster. Use the strength energy to say no. Not this time. I know it's coming. I know I'm manifesting. So you have to take that moment to go into hermit mode, to self-reflect. And this is why in the printable that I send you guys, and I already did one very similar for this beautiful energy that we started in January and February about loving ourselves. It says, keep it loving and positive. Valentine's Day is known to celebrate love, but people tend to overthink and commercialize this beautiful energy. Instead of complicating, look at you and where you are, how much beauty you have manifested and realized. Look at what you would like to change and set goals about places you would like to visit with good friends. It doesn't always have to involve love. I plan to walk on the beach, enjoy some coffee, and reflect on my happiness with my beloved. I will be sending flowers and balloons to my granddaughters and planning on my next goals while enjoying some tea. This full moon, write out things you love about yourself. You can even add that to your candle. So you could use the purple for healing. So what is it that you love? I love my body. You could use this for your third eye. I love that I talk to angels. You could use the blue one for maybe spiritual connection or Archangel Michael. You could use the green one for prosperity. I absolutely love my spiritual business and how I've manifested so much prosperity, and it helps so many people achieve, greatness. You could use the yellow for friendship. I am super grateful for the friendships that I've developed with my family, with the friends, with online people that I've connected with and helped and guided, and we have long-term relationships with. You could use the orange for your sensuality. I'm super grateful that I feel like a goddess, that I feel beautiful, I look beautiful. And you could use the red for romance. I'm super grateful that me and my beloved share this beautiful romantic relationship. So it is all about gratitude and all about you. This is not for you to state the things that you desire, more for you to be grateful for the things that you have. And what happens is, this is really important. When you do this gratitude, and when you share this beautiful emotional feeling of I am in this gratitude energy, you become a super manifester. You become someone aligned with the I am frequency, and things just simply come into your life. The reason why I say you could connect with Archangel Michael is because I work a lot with Archangel Michael. So I would say I'm truly happy and grateful, Archangel Michael, for being part of my life, for helping me help others, for keeping my sacred space protected and in a high frequency state all the time. So take your time with this. Something else that I say is to look in the mirror. The mirror. It is such a powerful energy. It's a portal. It is when you tap into all the realms. I don't care if you believe or you don't believe in lifetimes and realms and quantum physics. I do. I believe that this is the reason why a lot of you guys get deja vus, and everyone has gone through deja vu, is because we are infinite beings of light, always living, always moving forward, always in motion. So when we look into the mirror and we see ourselves, if you don't like what you see, then bedazzle yourself. Put on some makeup, fix your hair. What is it that you want to change? I set a major goal for something that I want to achieve by this summertime. And what I did is I did the whole carrot effect. I purchased something that I want to be able to use by a certain amount of time. So it gives me, it sets a goal. It's a physical item that I look forward to using in this time frame. And I'm also using my self-reflection. Everything that I share with you guys, I use for myself. So I know that it works because I witness it in my life, and I witness it in many of your lives that come to me. It's like, oh my God, Daisy, we've been doing this for a little while. I can't believe how far we come. And I want you guys to think about that. Like, so one of you, look at yourself, look at where you were last year and, when we first started, and where you are today. And kind of, this is about the reflection of seeing where you started and where you are today. And then piecing that together in an emotional gratitude state, how much you accomplish. When I look at myself, I like how my eyes twinkle when I'm with my granddaughters, and even when they well up with happy tears. I will be adding some printables for you to take and write down during this energy. And it's very true. Like when I get really giddy and excited with my granddaughters, my eyes are like, it's like an overwhelming energy, a passionate energy. Being with my family, sharing that connection, being so grateful for those simple moments, yet so empowering, that my eyes start to glisten. Like you can see it in the videos, you can see it, and I can see that when I look at myself in the mirror. And sometimes I get teared up. So those are things that I look at myself and I'm just like, okay, so this is the candle that the moon box gets. I do not sell these candles because I don't have enough. These are candles that I use for myself. Once I start getting bigger batches of items, then maybe I'll put in my Etsy shop. But for now, the only way you could get that candle is if you got the moon box for February. Self-love. So we did a printable for self-love. These printables, I only created them for my moon boxes. I know there's some similar ones on our Patreon page, but I'm sharing this because I want the people, my beautiful Patreons that did get the moon box, so you could see the goodies that you got inside. Now, I add little spaces for you to reflect on things that you love about yourself, Then my daily gratitude, affirmations, I'm thankful for, best part of my day, just so you could, the point of these exercises, the reason why Spirit always gets you guys to do that is because life is about being in that right energy and that right emotion. This is the reason why I absolutely love my oils. And the reason why, first thing I do in the morning is when I get out of bed, and I'll if sometimes I'll shower, most of the time I'll shower, brush my teeth, do my hair, whatever, and then I come and put my jewelry and my crystals, and I will grab my, where is it? I will grab my oils, right? Grab my oils, and I will dip a little, put a little behind my ears, and that scent, that aroma is it is so beautiful for me. This is one of my favorite oils. This is why I kind of kept them all for me, because I absolutely love them. And unfortunately, since some of those oils, most of the oil, Spirit tells me what to add, sometimes I cannot duplicate the smells. Yeah, fun. So don't even know, don't ask me about that oil. That is old oil. That's my personal. And then the ones like this month, you beautiful Patreons, I gave you this one, which is another one of my For Me stash oils. You can see so much energy in it. That's the lust energy that you see in there. Roses, hibiscus. It's just beautiful, beautiful energy in that oil. I think this one smells like rose water. Yeah, this one smells like rose water. It's a little bit like rose water. And so those are the ones that I send to my new moon boxes. I don't sell them in my shop, so because like I said, I make some of these oils because I do rituals for you, my Patreons. Every Friday we do Venus. If we don't do it on Fridays, I do something else during the week. Like yesterday, I did the prosperity. I wanted to share with you all so you can see really beautiful stuff. In here, these I will be sharing in the shop. Let me grab it so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is one. It's a little short, fat bottle. Really cute little bottle. And this is a love bath. And it has moon water, it has crystals, it has I think it's hibiscus, I know it has roses, of course essential oils, and the moon boxes, you guys got one of these. Now the purpose of the bath is, of course, Valentine's energy is all about romance, but we also have the 222 energy. We have the full moon energy. So there's a lot of beautiful energy in this month of February. I created these for the Patreons, of course, and also because I have a love spell kit that I have in my shop that people are being wanting to like do love baths, romantic baths. This is something you could use with you and your beloved. This is just for you to soak in, especially in Valentine's day, because some of you, not everybody, has a beloved, or some of you do have beloveds and they're not with you. You have either a virtual relationship or they're somewhere else. There's a lot of people that their beloveds are in the military, in school. You started a relationship online and you still haven't connected with them. Like, there's a lot of long distance relationships. So this love bath is a great time for you to do self-reflection, self-love, self-care, and water magic is beautiful. It's something else that I'm working on that I use personally for myself, and I want to share. I have little printables in the shop, but it doesn't even do anything to all the work that I do with water magic. And what I do is I'll draw the bath and I'll declare what I want this bath to do for me. If I want it to heal me, if I want it for attraction, if I want obsession or lust and energy, sensuality, whatever I'm looking for in my life, I will add that energy to the water. Now, of course, Valentine's Day is all about romance. So, you might, even if you're in a long distance relationship with your beloved, you could do this romantic bath, and maybe you guys could call each other and just have this beautiful evening where you have conversations and you talk, or you watch a movie together. I know some people that they watch romantic movies together and they're in a long distance relationship. Like, there's so many creative things that you could do. So I did that. And of course, you have the love candle that it's your choice. You could use it on Valentine's, or you could use it in the new moon energy of March, because I like to add extra goodies. That way you have, for the different energies. I know a lot of you work on, different moon cycles and stuff like that. And I like your box that just have a little bit of everything. And this month, I sent you rosemary. This is rosemary. So I think that's all in the moon box. It's simple. It's magical. The main thing is the reflection. Now, in the strength card, which I misplaced, so I cannot show you. you want to write in the back your strengths or things that you want to work on to build your strength. My strengths with me would be, my work with you guys, or and my unconditional love, so you just want to write what you feel your strengths are in a gratitude form. I'm grateful that I am strong, that I'm fearless. I wouldn't say fearless, that I'm courageous. Don't use, because a lot of people send me like, I want to be debt free. Well, you don't want to say debt. You want to say, I want to be prosperous. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. And I don't like to say I want to be. I am wealthy. I am successful. I am courageous. I am beautiful. Like all the things that you want, you declare as I am, and present form, as it is already there. And that is the most strongest manifesting energy. And it takes time. Okay, I always tell this to you guys, because I have some of you that have been with me for a few weeks and a few months, and you feel like everything is just gonna magically, you have to be in the receiving energy. You have to put the time. You cannot have doubt, which is hard, because we all have doubt. We all have our moments of, oh my gosh, this is not working, and I will tell you that when you feel that, fight through it, because that is the epiphany of it is manifesting. Do not give up. You've heard that. I mean, I don't have to tell you, watch The Pursuit of Happiness. Watch the prize winner in Defiance, Ohio. These are real stories of individuals that right before the shit hit the fan, things were super ugly, and the manifestation came. So it is written. It is in all the stories. Do not give up. It gets really ugly sometimes before these amazing changes and shifts. And of course, the darkness energy will try to sneak in and give you crap, and that's not what you want. Take your time with these questions. I feel good when. Be honest. How important is my happiness? And that is so important. Like, how important is your happiness to you? Are you the type of person that you're always, something that happens to me is, and Spirit always tells me, Daisy, those are your clients, those are your people, but you cannot bring their doom and gloom into your life. And that is one of my flaws. It's something that has been really hard, because the thing is, I get really, really personal with you guys. And sometimes some of you are not really, really, and it's, and I'm not playing a blame. Like, I don't want you, because sometimes you guys are really sensitive. You're like, oh, she's picking on me. She's talking about me. I know she's talking about me. I'm not talking about anybody. I go through this. We all go through this. How many times have you guys, because I do this too, have looked at someone that, and you relate to them, and you feel like, you want to connect with them and you want to help them? I want you to understand what I'm trying to express, because this is gonna be an epiphany moment for you. When we connect with like-minded individuals, you always want to be surrounded by people that are doing better than you, because we are all energy and frequency. If you guys are in a dire situation and I bring myself down to your level, I cannot help you. And I know, and there's some cases, that's the reason why I stopped doing spells on Etsy, is because I would attract a lot of lower vibrational individuals. And when I wasn't giving to them, they blamed me. Now, it wasn't all the time, because a lot of the time Spirit will be like, Daisy, don't do it. Don't cast a spell for this person. And I even have it like, if you're negative, don't even just, but every once in a while people don't read, and they'll purchase a spell, and then I'll feel bad, and I want to do it because they come to me, hey, I'm going through this and that and the other, and they want to bring you down to their level. And I have that issue. Sometimes I'll be meditating, and Spirit, and I'll think about this certain person that's sending me a message because they're in a very, low frequency, and then Spirit's like, wait, Daisy, this is your time. This is your meditating for you. And I have my moments. I'm constantly in my sacred space. I have my altars. And when you send me messages, believe you me, I'm sending you the angels. And I love it, because sometimes you guys like, oh my God, I don't know what's happened. I had a dream, or I had this feeling. You'll be like, hey Daisy, this happened to me, or I felt like, some of you even feel your angels and you connect with your angels. And I'm just like, this is awesome, because, you know, we're connecting. So I don't want you to take it in a wrong way. I want you to learn from this, that self-reflection and self-love. For example, some of you guys are in the health industry and you are helping. This is, I want you to really see this, because I don't want you to take this as I'm making, you know, belittling you anyway. I want you to really grasp this energy and this frequency. So a patient comes to you with cancer, right? They're really sick, they're in pain, they're suffering, and you feel bad. You want to help them in every best way that you can. So you try to help them, right? You're there for them. You're their nurse or doctor, whatever it is in a medical field that you do for them. But you cannot bring yourself to the sickness. You can't get cancer. You know what I'm saying? Because then you can't help them. So this goes for us, all of us. When I used to be a preschool teacher, you know, I would have, you know, parents go through certain things, and I always had to be the strong one, be there for them, because some of them, they couldn't take it. Some of their kids were, you know, because I worked with special needs kids, a lot of them, they couldn't handle it because it's not an easy task, you know. And I would always see this, you know, and there were times that I felt bad, almost like I felt guilty that my kids didn't have the issues that their kids had, you know. But instead of pitying or feeling guilty, what do you say? I'm grateful that I have such a healthy and beautiful family. And then I send them Archangel Raphael. I send them Archangel Michael. We all are going to have supernatural experiences. We all going to have lower vibrational experiences. You know, we're all going to go through losses. I've gone through plenty of losses. I've lost loved ones in the past 2 to 3 years beyond COVID, you know. So we send each other love because we are a community. So, and that's what it, you know, don't feel guilty, because that's my flaw. Sometimes I will feel guilty because, you know, Sally over here is going through chaos, and I'm like, what do I do? You know, I'm doing great. Sally's over there dying. I send her love. I send her healing. I cannot connect myself with Sally's vibration because I worked really hard to be where I'm at. So that is what you need to take from this. You need to take yourself to the level where you could extend a hand and help others without losing your vibration. And I know that some of you are not going to grasp this, and you're going to think that it's selfish, and that's fine. You don't have to. Maybe this is not for you. But for those of you that want to grow spiritually, and I'm telling you this from a very personal experience, because I used to feel guilty for doing good and then being around people that are not, and wanting to help them, and not being able to do a lot because that's their vibration. And until they break through that vibration, until they have their aha moment, because it's all an aha moment. If you read my books, I share with you that there were times that I didn't even have $3 to buy me a coffee. So been there, done that. So you send love, send healing, and this is why I do what I do. So how do I help? I help with my moon boxes, with my spiritual work, with these videos, you know, because I want you to grow. And with that, we're going to do an amazing new super manifester course through Patreon. I'm going to share a video on YouTube on, we're going to do printables to printables. I'm going to sell on Etsy, but Patreons get it because you are a Patreon member. So you're going to get that. And then you're going to, it's almost like a taste of what we're going to be co-creating. I'm almost done. I know I keep saying that. I am almost done with the manifesting with the angels, and the meditations are almost ready too. Once it's all done, I already shared a bunch of videos on on YouTube, so you might have seen like some videos pop up. That's because I'm kind of sharing, I'm doing them and kind of sharing them all together. So I'm almost done. I have a couple days to go, and I will share them all so you guys could get your Manifesting with the Angels. This book is amazing. This was co-created with Archangel Metatron and all the beautiful angels. If you want to connect with your angels, this is a great way to start. And yeah, like, you guys can manifest anything you want. This around you that you're feeling, this is just a vibration of the past, of past experiences, of past emotions. So break through this energy so you could move forward and plant the seeds of tomorrow. The energy that we focus today is what we bring tomorrow. And we're all going to have our moments. I have my moments, that I tell you guys, hey, I needed a couple days. We all have our moments. We're all trying to manifest. Right now I'm battling that I gained too much weight through the COVID. I'm going to blame it on COVID. The truth is that I wasn't exercising. So we have to make the excuses, but then have the realization of, hey, the reason why I gained the 40 pounds was because I, didn't walk. So reflection. Change the things that you have the power to change, and let go of the things that no longer fit in your life. Do not hold on to the past. I talked to that with my dad, because my dad's like, no, if I would have done this and I would have done that. And I told him, I look back on my past sometimes and I'm like, this, that, and the other. But then I look at right now and I look at all I've achieved and I look at what I want to accomplish. And that makes me excited. We cannot dwell on the regrets of the past. We need to focus on the goodness of now and the co-creation of the wonders of tomorrow. I shared that in my Instagram. I absolutely love Beatrix Potter. I remember being in second grade when school was still amazing, that I used to go to the library with a librarian that would sit with us and read us stories. They don't do that anymore. I don't know what happened to the school system, but it lost all its magic. Sorry, I'm being a dark lava. Just my opinion. But I was in second grade and I used to walk, and my library was like a tiny room, but it was the most magical place in the world. And I walked into there and I would find every single Beatrix Potter books. I absolutely loved Peter Rabbit. I loved his mischievous energy, his I want to learn, and he would get in trouble. I absolutely loved that. And then I got to meet, the person behind the books. Beautiful, liberal, feminist woman. I don't think she was a feminist, because Beatrix Potter was a hopeless romantic, but she wanted to fall in love in her time, and true love. Back in her era, the parents would decide would you marry. It was all about names and, money and all that baloney. And she broke all the rules. It was synchronized energy, because it just so happened that she walked into a publishing company that they wanted to give a project to their little brother, and it so happened that she happened to walk upon that. And if not, they would have told her no. If it wouldn't have been for that reason, they would have told her no. And she had gone to numerous publishers, all of them telling her no, 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 no. And everybody still to this day know who Beatrix Potter is. And something that she said, there's something delicious about writing the first words of a book. You never know where they're gonna take you. And then in the movie, she's sitting in Ireland, in her beautiful land, overlooking seas and oceans of pastures that till this day, it is sacred land that she bought out to keep untouched. So her fingerprint is still radiating even today. We are all about our purposes. I feel like our world has become very sensitive, a lot of entitlement, a lot of I don't have this, I don't have that. Yet I also look at countries that really don't have anything and they're happy in their surroundings with the less than. They're simple. They enjoy each other's company. They don't complain the way a lot of us complain. And I feel like we need to get back to that. We need to get back to the basic energy of realizing that we actually have so much and that we should be grateful every single day for what we do have. And when we realize this, it'll set you free. I just been gifted with that simple energy and mentality of less is more. Of I'd rather be with my family than be in a lavish vacation, and still being able to enjoy the nice vacation with my family. Because when you're in that state of now and of simplicity, the universe gives you lavish and wealth and abundance. You just have to constantly be working on that. And that's what I love about this book, is that it really truly helps you remind yourself who you truly are and what's really important, and kind of peel those layers of discord, so you could come back and open your arms to receiving. Because that's all it is. A lot of us haven't manifested because we are not in the receiving emotion. We're not in the receiving end. We allow the energy of fear to set the pace. That dark energy that tells you this is going to occur. Your beloved is going to cheat on you. Your beloved is going to leave you. Your boss is going to fire you. You're going to lose your business. I turned off. Today I was looking at the news and they were talking about some smack about the schools. They have all of this crazy energy about the sexes and the racism and all that mumbo jumbo. And I talked to a lot of parents. I mean, my kids are grown, that they're homeschooling their kids, because it's like, when did politics become part of school? I mean, you want to go there, you want your kids to be there to learn. Like I said with the library, you don't see that anymore. Now it's all about, this book shouldn't be in the library, that book, So I turned it off. I don't watch that. I inform myself. I know enough to be able to know what's going on, but not to bring myself to the energy of, oh, let me put my 2 cents in, or you're wrong. No. If you don't like something, change it in your space, in your community. And I feel like that's where we have kind of like fallen off, that we've lost the sense of community because we don't work with each other. We envy each other. We look at each other through social media because, oh, this person has this, that, and the other. The truth is, it's all a front. Pictures are pictures. It's like actors. I feel like social media is a big movie, a big novela. Find your love, find your space. Create the happiness you desire by taking care of you. And this is what February is about. It's about reflecting on who you are through love. And if you don't like something, change it. Work upon it. I'll let you guys go. I've been talking enough. I just wanted to share the magic of the moon boxes of the month. And then just for Patreons, for my beautiful Patreons, I have a video just for you that will be part of the Patreons. It should be up tonight, latest tomorrow. I've been promising you this for a while. Just sometimes it takes me a little while to do these things, but it's worth the wait. Thank you all. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like. When you like my videos, that simple thumbs up pushes me to the front and helps other people. I just found someone who's been leaving beautiful messages on my YouTube saying, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I found your channel. It kind of like popped up in front of his feed, and he was super happy because he says that he's been doing some of the stuff that my spirits have shared through me, and it's been resonating with him and helping him. So that's what we're talking about. It's about co-creation. It's about community. It's about when something is good, sharing it, Like, I always share books with you. I always share things with you that I know have helped me, you know. So find yourself, share the goodness, share the love. Stop, no more dark energies, you know. Do that. Make that something. Take a day that you won't talk about the negative news or the negative things in your life. Share only the positive things. And when somebody comes to you and starts talking about negative things, either walk away or tell them, nope, I'm doing this. I'm only sharing positive. And maybe pay it forward. You know, maybe that'll cause a ripple effect. We are a community. We are a species of love, of sharing through love. Let's do that. Let's be that. I've talked enough. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll link my Patreon below. For those of you that hear all about Patreon, it's linked below. It starts at $5.55. You get all these printables. You get all these videos, you know, that I share because you're part of this beautiful, exclusive spiritual membership. Sending you love and light, and I'll talk to you soon.